Excuse me. Every time, everybody. Excuse me. I do apologise. Right, one moment. I'll get everything all set up. I think we are good to go. Right, there you go. Okay. Good evening and welcome to. Oops, chair stuck. Good evening and welcome to this week's Bring Your Own Copy Chat Watch Along, in which we basically watch various films, shows. Good evening. And this week we're continuing our watch of Spy Family Season 1. Obviously, because of copyright reasons, there will not be any audio or video from what we're watching tonight shown, unfortunately. But it's the only way, because I don't have the time to edit in stuff, unfortunately. It's and if I'm brutally honest, I've tried. I just can't wrap my head around it. So this is the only way I found we can get around it. Excuse me. Hence why we call it BYOC, Bring Your Own Copy. We will be watching the dubbed version, but so people can keep things all synced up. You can see there's a timer below, and I'm just going to do a quick test to show you what I'm talking about. So it'll be kind of, I keep forgetting something. It's all flipped. I keep doing it over this side, but it's not. It's more like it's over. It's there. There you go. You can see it. Basically, that's so you can tell what episode we're on. Sorry, what point of the episode we're on. I probably should indicate something to indicate what episode we're on as well. But never mind. Right. So, I mean, that's basically it. Not much else to say. We're going to be watching 4 episodes tonight. Episode 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, I have found out that I was kind of correct. I mentioned last week about there only being 12 episodes in season 2. That's because they did like a split season thing. I think the writers' stuff was going on and other issues. Plus, basically, there was technical reasons why, lots of reasons why it got split up. And why there's only 12 episodes currently available for season 2, because the next 12 episodes will be coming in October. I mentioned I have to get them translated and get everything else done. But I was right, but I was also wrong at the thing. So, as I mentioned before, next when we get to the point at the end of season 1, it will be a 5-episode watch along. And then it will all sync up properly, and then it'll probably be the same for whenever part 2 of season 2 comes out. Hopefully it will be early October, but there is also the manga as well. It's a common thing that some shows that are based, especially on mangas, like Fullmetal Alchemist is the one I always refer to people to, which is one of the reasons why there was 2 shows of FMA. Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Brotherhood is closer to the manga, whereas, and if you watch the 2 shows, you'll notice that the beginnings are very, very similar, to the point you're like, is this the same show, just done slightly differently? Yes, basically, but there comes a point when the storylines diverge, because that was the point where the original FMA overtook the manga that was out. So Brotherhood is closer to the original manga, and FMA is basically the a good I won't say no. It's because it's a good season, but personally, I think Brotherhood is slightly superior. Like if I had to rate them, I'd say the original FMA probably about an 8, Brotherhood 8.3, something like that. So it's something that a lot of shows that are based on mangas try to avoid. They don't want it to be too catch up, because it can cause problems. So I suspect there was that plus everything else as well. One of the reasons why they often split it up into smaller chunks, so they can have like basically time to catch up and work on other stuff, and get everything else done. Plus, lots of, I'm pretty sure a certain disease was flying around that point as well. So it's very understandable why things got from that era have been thrown up in the air. But anyway, enough of that. So we've got the first 4 episodes under our belt. One thing I would recommend, though, is for anybody who is obviously watching it on streaming services and things like that, if this is your first time watching, try not to have the main page open, because if it's the one I'm looking at, it has some big spoilers. It has some very big spoilers on there, which is just like, oh yeah, that happened. Oh, wait a minute. So just a free bit of advice: try not to have that page open, or just scroll down until it's so it's not spoiling things that come up, because there's some pretty big spoilers on this list. Right. So, very brief recap. Lloyd Forger, not his real name, aka Twilight, is considered in this world the world's best spy, like James Bond without the misogyny. Given his most difficult task, he needs to get close to a possible arms dealer or war merchant. It's never 100% cleared, but in order to do that, he has to infiltrate a school, and part of this school's requirements is having a standard for this time period pseudo Cold War family. So he needs a daughter and a wife, and he gets them. Oh boy, does he get them. Unfortunately, his wife, whilst absolutely adorable and, she's basically an assassin, and disturbingly good assassin. And then we have Anya, a possible 5-year-old. I say possible because, well, it's been shown that he's had experiments done on her, and unfortunately, well, or maybe not, she is a telepath who is fully aware that her papa is a spy, and she absolutely loves spies, so she's like, yes, and that her new mama is an assassin, which she thinks is absolutely effing cool. And she's the only one who knows their secrets. But yeah, each of the characters has got like a sort of major flaw, but they are like really good at what they do. Like Lloyd, for example, he is a hyper competent spy, but he has a major point in that major sort of blind spot when it comes to those that, for regular people would say those that he loves, i.e. his new wife and child. The problem is he doesn't realise he loves them. He's been so on the go for like 10 years, more than that the first time he even relaxed with Anya and actually let his guard down, he almost collapsed from exhaustion. And then we have Yor, who is, like I say, a disturbingly terrifying, effective assassin. But she has major self-confidence issues. Which is like, wait, what? And then, of course, there's Anya, who is absolutely adorable and a telepath. But unfortunately, she's a lot younger than people think she is. And she has that... What's the word? What's that, a flaw? I think no, it's wrong to call it a flaw. She has that side of her that practically every toddler has. She has no filters. So if she sees something, she will point it out. Like when they were in the museum. And I forgot about that scene and it made me giggle. But at the same time, she will pick up on a fault, like just like a stray fault, like from Lloyd or Yor, and she will think it's being literate because she doesn't have any context for it. She just thinks it's just like, oh, I'm going to need to get rid of her. And then she'll be like, no. It's like, but it's just a passing thought. Would he probably do it? Probably not. But she picks up on that and obviously misinterprets. And you can kind of see how the dynamic would work and how they would interact and the potential stuff that goes on. Okay. But I'm ready to go on because I've been looking forward to this all frigging week. I really have. Right. I said the plot itself is pretty simplistic. It's not hard to follow, but I remember today as well that I was looking at the episode list trying to find out when a particular event happens. I will say no more. And I realised that it wasn't in the episode I thought it was. And then I remembered that, the last time I watched this, which was granted probably around, it would have been around late 2002. Sorry, 22, not 2002. Holy shit. 22. I basically binge watched them. And as the usual thing that happens whenever I binge watch a show, all the episodes blur together. So I can remember the seasons, I just can't really remember the exact episodes. But I'll probably remember it just like a fraction of a second before it happens, or it'll be like, oh, no, that happens later. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to be starting with, I'm going to read out the episode names, but I will not read out the little blurbs underneath it. Like I said, try not to read those because there are some pretty big spoilers in there. Right, so we have episode 5 is Will They Pass or Fail? Episode 6, The Friendship Scheme. Episode 7, The Target's Second Son. And episode 8, The Counter-Secret Police Cover Operation. There we go. Right. I will do a 5-second countdown. And to start, get everything ready. Get yourselves ready. Get your drinks ready. Keep yourself hydrated. Get the episode queued up. Just grab a quick drink. Oh, and for anybody else who's watching along later, we're watching the dub version. We will not be skipping the episode intros. And a lot of the episodes do have sort of end credits scenes or things that happen at the end. So it's basically from the beginning to the end for each one. Also, as well, the intro music and outro music is pretty good. I quite like it. Right, so 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. A black cat. Yeah. What they not specify an exact timeline, it's generally considered to be what's the word? In a sort of pseudo Cold War height of paranoia era. I freaking loved it. What is it about animes that have like really good intros, even though I can never understand what's going on in them? It just I still can't get over how freaking wholesome and adorable this show is, even for a show that's about like assassins and spies. Well, technically that's more the backdrop. It's more about these three and what they get up to. Yeah, the whole spy and assassin stuff is a backdrop, shall we say. And as I said before, Lloyd is... I can put it, yeah, dangerous. But Yor is terrifying. especially when she goes Mama Bear mode. But the vast majority of the time, she's just so adorable. It's like, hey, how? Mission 5. Yep. Oh. Oh, Mr. Henderson. Ah, very elegant. Hmm. Oh, and the fact that Henderson turned around and punched that guy out at the end of the episode was like, bravo, Henderson. Bravo. Very elegant. Yeah. You're? No. Oh, yes, I say she's terrifying. Meanwhile, Anya's like picking this up from her mind, going, yes. Yeah. Henderson. Yeah. I will freely admit, when you first introduced to Henderson, you're like, oh god, this guy's an asshole. But by the end of it, you're like, no, he's not. And so you looking at them. It's like anybody watching would think this is a normal family. No, who did something? So did the spy do something, or did the assassin do something? Frankie's a great. Even the side characters in this are freaking great. Ooh. Oh, and yours getting sloshed. Spy, Bond. Yeah, I mean, oh. You had fun once, didn't like it. Frankie makes a very good uncle. Yeah, I causes chaos, leaves. It's all for the mission. And this is probably the first time he's called in any favours or anything, so. Yep. She is so adorable, it hurts. And she is three sheets to the wind. Yeah, she's not used to the alcohol. Wow, that's actually pretty good animation. Seriously, that is actually really good animation. Especially because there was like what's it, a change of perspective as well. Hey, as I say, Frankie's best uncle. He's been such a dick. I love it. Ah, we've got the funky beat. Oh, doing the running. Damn. And everyone there's an agent. Smart. Drunk. Drunky always interesting. It's like, it's like some kind of training mission or something. Yeah. She's like, hey. This is basically like going to Disneyland or something. I mean, imagine how much it would cost to hire out Disneyland or Disney World for like one night. A lot. Oh, that's pushing his buttons. That wasn't hard. He was enjoying himself way too much. That's a very big castle, I've realised. He's enjoying himself way too much. Right. For the mission, Twilight. For the mission. The fact that Bondman looks a bit like Twilight anyway probably helps a lot. Yeah, and they're all part of it, thinking, okay. Yeah. Even when he doesn't like doing something, he's still disturbingly good at what he does. But his greatest challenge is being a father and a husband. I love the music in this show. That's a lot of. Imagine if this was like a real thing. This would be like such good fun to do. Like the greatest agent in your agency, and you're basically having a war games against them. Hell yeah! And at the very least, you're going to get some experience and knowledge from it. It's now going 2 miles an hour. I mean, how ridiculous is this? But yeah, Anya's having the time of her freaking life right now. Nice. Yes, remember, for the mission. Yeah. And that's her when she's drunk. The only person to ever draw blood, and she was half drunk. Well, fully drunk. Yep. And she's out. Yeah. The only person to ever make him bleed. I was like, it's a bit dusty in here. Was it the creator, I think, of the manga? Because a few people said that if they actually did properly fight, who would win out of Lloyd and Yor? And it's like, Yor would kill Lloyd if they ever fought properly. And that scene kind of is a homage to that comment. Oh, little shooting star there. It's like the bill comes in. that's that's a lot of money he's used up there. But yeah, we'll get because there's quite often like post credit scenes or mid credit scenes. We'll keep the thing running, but yeah, literally the only person who's ever managed to hurt him, and she was drunk. So it just goes to show just how deadly Yor is as an assassin. But Also, how competent sorry, how competent a spy. There we go. Um, Lloyd is. Plus, also, it's a bit of fun, and Frankie gets to be the evil villain, Professor Scruffyhead. I fucking love the animations in this as well. It's just so. Even though I really should get the translation of the lyrics at some point. I know they're out there somewhere. I just try and remember what they are, but obviously it's not going to be like a perfect matchup. But oh, adorable. The friendship scheme. I'm sorry, I forgot about the Alan your face. Right, okay. Right, let's there you go, stop that one. Okay, we can go into episode 6 now, the friendship scheme. And now this goes straight into the opening credits. So same as before, 5 second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And again, skip the intro. Why? And I'm saying violence, smoking, foul language. I've been thinking today that when I was thinking about like the animes I've watched over the years, and I honestly legit think that this is probably my second favourite. With Full Metal Alchemist being the first. And I think if I'd have seen this one before Full Metal Alchemist, it would have been the other way around. I love the way also like the style of the animation intro just switches from cute, cuddly, and everything to Lloyd and you're being their agents. Agents? Their alter egos. Twilight. Fawn Princess. Yeah, I need to find the lyrics for this. Just so I can follow along what they're saying. Oh, yes, the. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. So I mean, it's like she's just absolutely. You know, she understands things, but she often takes things out at face value. Yeah, that's the thing about kids. Oh, that sounds quite yummy. Yeah. With the covert. She really is such a. Yeah. Anybody who tries to kidnap Anya or hurt her would they would last 5 minutes, considering who both her parents are. Oh, what was that spy show where this was in where they would do this? They would was it Mission Impossible or I Spy or something like that? Oh bloody hell! I forgot about her and how she gets introduced. That's one hell of an intro. I wonder why. It's almost as if he's got other things on his mind. Man from Uncle at Secret HQ Axis via tape. That could be what I'm thinking of. Yeah, but then again, this draws on a lot of spy, tropes. So I mean, there's a cartoon character called Bond Man. So oh, okay. So good points and bad points. Why do I get the feeling that by the end of the show, not the episode, but the show itself, it's going to be and it's going to have something like 8 bells and 7 bolts. That's the thing. You're genuinely gets on with and likes Anya. Genuinely, it's not an act. Like it comes like naturally. See what I mean? It's not a pretend family, it's a found family. There's a difference. Oh no. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I think their lifespan's measured in seconds. Oh dear. You've pissed off Mama Bear. Here it comes. I think somebody just soiled themselves. Oh, I mean, yours terrifying when she's pissed off. But major self confidence issues. And that's when yours heart breaks. Yep. There was somebody made a comment on what I think it's like Reddit where imagine how deadly Anya would be if she has yours fighting skills, but Twilight's competency at everything else. I know, it's so adorable, isn't it? Yep. It's like just how, and the fact that she's really a telepath, just how freaking deadly adult Anya is going to be if she goes down one or both paths. Yeah. This is such a convoluted way just to get this to happen, but I don't freaking care. Yep. See, so convoluted, but it's mm. The kid's got an ego. Yeah, excellent. The most elegant teacher at the school. Yes, I think she. If only was like a few years older, it wouldn't be as much of a problem. But the fact she's like, 5 or 6, age indeterminate because of her history, it's going to be tricky. No, no, do not channel your inner yaw. There we go. Smart, smart teacher there. The smug face. That smug face, I fucking love it. No, it helped Anya, just not in the way you think it did. Oh no. Oh, that face. Brains. Give some good advice there. So she's made a friend. Very elegant. Yeah. Yeah. You can kind of see where things are going to be going with the kids' side of it as well. Day one and she's already on -1. Yes. Was was the thing that don't work with children or animal? The expressions. Oh dear. It's so. Uh, Anya has some of the best expressions in this. I'm still cracking up over that. The fire in her eyes is like, what was it Mama told me? It gets better. That's the scary thing about the show. It gets better. Stop the counter. I'm just trying to sort of No, I can't. No, I can't learn Japanese from this because I need to have a translation and it's on screen for too quick. And I need to have a like or Google Lens or something. So episode 7 coming up next. And the good thing is about those little teasers at the end, and the same from experience, they don't spoil anything. They really don't. All right, okay. Let's get out for episode 7. The target's second son. Yeah, and she freaking hit Damien. Okay. Okay. Same as before. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Foul language, apparently. I mean, she did kind of get close to him. Technically. Well, her fist did. Oh dear. It's a small hiccup along the way. I really do like this intro. But no, whilst this is playing, I'm going to have a quick check to see if I can actually find the lyrics. Something about peanut there. I recognise that word. Oh, here we go. Although, oh, apparently that's the lyrics, and it's called Mixed Nuts, which is a great name for it. Yeah, there's different openings. This is the first opening, and it's literally called Mixed Nuts. Fucking love that. Oh, here you go. Here's a slightly better version, which has the there you go. There's a better version. Omorice. Oh. Oh. Seriously, they're both. I just want to hug them all. So by doing everything for the mission, he's actually becoming a good father and husband. It's like Hmm. Going to work. So- yes. Yes. So Anya has made a new friend. No, so that they started backing away as she walked forward. She's 6. It's like feels friended by a 6-year old. That's got to be horrible, especially when you're a telepath. Yeah. What's that trope called? Sundare? Um, my poor brain can't handle it. She's doing her best, bless her. No, not quite. Yeah. What everyone else is hearing about, like not apologising, and she's being told to apologise. Hmm. Like some kind of subtle messaging being sent to her. Damn, that's an impressive menu. Omurice is great. It's been a long time since I've had some. It's probably best you don't know where he's going. She's so tiny. Hmm. Hmm. Probably because she's the first person to stand up to him. It's made his brain short circuit. Oh. Damien Vision. He doesn't know what's going on, poor lad. His little brain's getting cross-wired. He's like, doesn't know what's. See, Damien Vision. I think you can again. You can kind of see how things are going. Oh, fractions. Yeah, I'm with you there, Anya. That's how my brain gets with fractions. Her poor brain is getting fried. Yeah, she's thinking about it like an assassin. Yeah. So you're a disturbingly good mother. No, not to that level. No, with the mum being the assassin, the dad being a spy. It's really. Oh, just want to give her a hug. Oh, 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 those snacks look good. It's getting dusty in here again. And you're not her biological father. Doesn't mean you're not her father. There we go. Like I say, for the mission. Yeah. But no, you're not. You're telling him what he needs to hear. Yeah, wow. I forget I'm your wife sometimes. That's the thing. I say, hmm. No, it's not. I was just trying to learn. It's that. Mm, here we go. And that's kind of one of the sort of plot lines. It's like, could he handle being a real father? Like, not just a pretend one. I mean, it's obvious, like, yours, you know, she's adapted to motherhood already because, you know, how she grew up, but this is like Lloyd's first time of since he was like basically Anya's age of genuinely feeling proper emotions and stuff. I know, isn't it? This show is just so freaking adorable and wholesome. That's which is why that's like some of the episodes sort of blurred my mind because I think it was like around episode 3 or 4 I just binge watched like most of season 1 in one weekend, which is rare for me to do that. But it was pretty much like I got to see the next episode. So I say there is a sort of spin-off movie. Well, not say a spin-off movie. There is a side movie called I think it's Project Code White or something like that. I don't know if it's available on here yet. I think I know it's on Crunchyroll, but it's I can't remember what point in the continuity it is. I think it is between the end of season 2, part 1. Oh, yeah, that's Yuri, yours younger brother. I'm not going to say anything about him. He's like, he's an interesting character. Let's just put it like that. In the last week or so, you've binged the original Daredevil seasons 1 and 2, and almost finished Jessica Jones season 1. Yeah, I can believe that. It's honestly, sometimes if a show gets really good or it just grabs my attention, like this did, this is why I like having two monitors, because I can be working on one, doing stuff, and have it playing on the other, and just be like, tappy, 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 design, white. You'll just punch that watermelon into about a million pieces. Tappy, 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 tap, and keep going on. So there's some bits of this I do kind of remember, but at the same time I don't, because I wasn't using all of my brain to pay attention to it, but enough to sort of like, oh yeah, okay, get the main gist of it. But so some of the bits I do have kind of not forgotten, more didn't remember in the first place, like when they introduced what's her name, Handler. Yeah, had main PC streaming video, work laptop for work day, but yeah, that was kind of what I was doing. Yeah, just two monitors really. I found I can't do like with two different computers because I keep having to also I just don't have the room to do it. But having two monitors, I can get so much more work done when my brain allows me to. It's the old ADHD thing. It's like I can sometimes struggle to do one thing at once, but doing like 3 or 4 things at the same time, a lot easier. And then when I do focus on one thing, everything else gets blotted out. That's the upsides and the downside to it. Now I just checked the extra character that I've mentioned before, who gets introduced later. I thought it was going to be in this episode. It's not. It's in episode 14, I think. Maybe episode 13. And you'll know them when you see them. They are absolutely brilliant. I will say no more. Right, okay, so let's just reset the thing, because I forgot to do that, because I'm a naughty boy. Okay, same before, 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang on, did I just I've done the wrong episode. Hang on. I mean, I've selected the wrong episode, I think. Hang on, I have to restart. 1 second. I've got this. Yeah, I picked off the wrong. I started the wrong episode. Right, my bad. Okay, I selected episode 9 instead of episode 8. Okay, so I'm gonna start again because I'm an idiot. I was wondering why I say, wait a minute, that's that particular thing only happens in episode 9. Oh, it's episode 9. Okay, so there we go. Episode 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I miscounted. My bad. Right, so I'm gonna start again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That was my fault for not paying attention. I'm just reading the lyrics as well. Although I've just lost track of where I am with the lyrics, but so I was going to. But it's great that the song's called Mixed Nuts. not the name of a song you would expect from a show like this, but then actually the more you think about it, it makes sense. I just suddenly realised as well, yeah, I don't think Yuri knows. that yours got a daughter as well. That's gonna make things interesting. The face. Like, what? Yeah. Twilight's not doing so great. Oh yeah, the secret police type thing. Oops. See, it's just reminded that this is a spy themed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ow. Yeah, her brother's in the secret police. Hmm. Hmm. Must run in the family. Out. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, you can see that yours younger brother is just as scary in a different way. Yeah, you can see the family resemblance between them. It's the eyes. Yeah. One of the reasons why kids' cartoons are very educational. So, there's layers to this. um, so you've got wow. So you've got an investing. Someone. Oh, this is there's layers and layers and layers on this. You don't want to know what he does. That's a lot of roses. Well, she did mention that she broke his ribs one time when she hugged him. So, so you got the world's best spy, a f- fanatical investigator, a telepath, and an assassin, and everyone's got a secret. Mm-hmm. The suspicious eyes already. It's You can see where this episode's going. Like, mm. Already he's made it's like, I hate you. He's, he's a bit overprotective of his sister. You would never suspect someone like you. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Lies upon lies upon lies. His face, like, what? Yeah, that's what she knows him. It's like, yeah, her natural persona is a bit scatty. It's like, see, there. I don't know. Food will win me over, especially if it was that nice omurice. Yes, we all remember what happened last time you got drunk. Yeah, because it is an interrogation. Yeah, dude is very protective of his sister. Perfect. Yep. Hmm. Out. Mm-hmm. Medical student. Yeah. Like I say, Lloyd is good. Yeah. So her husband, yeah, and her brother works for the opposite side. Yeah, yeah. She started young, about the same, and that's not what. Oh, you. Oh, he more than is. He more than capable is. Her face is like, ooh, yes, a ruse. Yeah, she's never kissed before. Yeah. You're an interesting character. Yes. So yeah, that's the episode's done. That's all four of them. And I did not skip ahead and wonder why I accidentally find one episode. I know, it's such a good cliffhanger. But yeah, she's literally never kissed before, and so you've got let's say Lloyd, who is like, yeah, we can do this, no problem. But she's like, and as you can see from the flashback, she started assassinating at quite a youngish age, so probably mid-teens by the looks of it. Because she's like what I mean, they say like she's like what 26, 27, her character, and she's been looking after him for about 10 or 12 years. So yeah, she probably started assassinating when she was about 14, 15. Which would be about the same sort of time Lloyd started doing his spy stuff, or at least the beginnings of it. Yeah, and again, I will say now that little teaser does not spoil anything. It's really good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's episode 13, I think, or 14, the one I was thinking about. But yeah, that's me done for the week. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some more of this until we get to the end. But like I say, when we get to like, I think it's episode 20, I think it is. It will be like we're watching 5 episodes rather than just the 4, just to get everything all so it's all synced up and stuff like that. Really, I was trying to think what else to say. Yeah, I'll be back obviously with some more RimWorld on the weekend. Wow, I can't talk tonight. Be back with RimWorld Tuesday. There we go, and some more of this next Friday. And I'll say goodnight and see you then. Bye bye.